What's going on, everyone? In this video, I want to show you guys how I profited $740.58 on my Apex Trader funding account playing these key levels. So one thing that I was looking for coming into today's price action, today is April the 21st, was I want to know, what did we do in the pre-market? What did overnight session do? Did we lose any major areas? Did we reclaim any major key areas? And the question was answered by just simply looking at this range here. Okay, so the light shaded gray box is the overnight session. All we did was a slow grind lower. Okay, now what happened? What was significant between last Thursday's close and the overnight session? Well, we took out Thursday's low. Okay, another area that I was looking at was Wednesday's low right here, but you're also going to see that I've got it matched up here at 80,070, right? This whole area here, right? And I'm grabbing these key levels from a big time frame going back 10 days worth of trading data. I'm looking at prior swing highs, looking at prior swing lows, and then I'm kind of adjusting that with the Fibonacci, and we are playing the same levels. So the levels that you see on my charts with these ranges, they don't get traded, or not traded, they don't get changed minute by minute. They don't get changed hour by hour. These levels of supply and demand stay on the chart until we break out completely of this range to the top side, or we break down completely to the downside. Then I can adjust the levels. Until those levels do that, we stay trading the same levels. So what I was looking at specifically off the open, if we were to get below 18,070, right? 18,070, 100% short. I got no reason to not be short. For everyone that doesn't like to play that opening move, I get it. Is there some volatility? Absolutely. I want to tell you that in this move, and we're looking at a 30-minute candle, okay? But in this move, there was 30, 35, 40-point bounces against me in this one 30-minute candle. That's not going to shake me out of the position. I don't care if it bounces 20 points or it bounces 50 points. If I'm still trading below and not closing above 18,070, if I'm still trading below my 20 SMA, I'm short. I got no reason other than not to be short, right? So all I need to do, sit there, size myself to zero, meaning that if I put on 3 micro contracts and I lose 50 points, I'm going to lose $300. I'm willing to risk $300 to see this play out. That's what I mean by size yourself to zero. So I was in 3 micro contracts on this and literally just sat and sat and sat and sat and sat. And until the market started to flush and come all the way down here to 17,992. Okay, 17,992. And if you really think about it, you're talking about over 60 points, over 70 points worth of profits in the first 30 minutes. And then I kind of just sat on my hands, right? You can see I marked out this little intraday supply demand zone here, which actually towards the end of the day, we bounced right into it. But that was all I really did all day. The only other thing that I did after was when I seen this, kind of continuation followed by this bounce, when we failed to reclaim 18,070, I knew the pressure was still down. I took a little scalp here on this candle, like a very small scalp, 10, 15 points or 20 points. It was like 15 or 20 points by the time I got out of it, right? Just to kind of add a little bit more onto my day, scaling in and out with a couple of micros at a time. That was it. As soon as we got down into this zone, right? Down into this zone, my next support was 17,760. What I was waiting for was a bounce, being that we went from one area of demand to the next area of demand, and we actually swept that area of demand. I was looking for a hold. I did take one long right here for 20 points. Did I catch all of this? No. Am I going to lie and say that, oh yeah, guys, I knew the market was going to stop here. I knew we were going to retrace almost 100 points. Did I know that? No. Did I mention inside the community today on the live call, hey guys, if we don't put in a new low and we reclaim 60s, we might have an opportunity to bounce to 900. It's always a maybe, right? It's always a maybe. But as long as you can identify where you're going to put your risk, as long as you can identify a potential target, all of this noise, this up and down, right? All of this noise you gotta have to sit through, right? So you're gonna have to build that thick skin up. And again, that was another little trade there. 20 points there, right? Again, and I'm playing micros, so 20 points to me on these micros could be anywhere between a $40 and $80 trade. $40, $80 here, $40, $80 here. This was 3 micros, and I took about 50 points there, so that was about closer to a $300 move. So to me, trading these prop firms, I did my job, right? I'm not trying to sit here and make $5,000 a day, right? I'm not trying to sit here and make $1,000 every single day. I want to make a few $100 and I want to walk away. I want to come back in 2-3 weeks from now and just request my payout. I've got 12 funded accounts, guys. So, taking out a payout of $1,000 a month is really, really good money. Is it, life-changing retirement money, go buy a mansion on the hills money? No. But I also have other sources of income. I trade stocks, I have a long-term portfolio that I swing trade in, and I also day trade options as well. So I got multiple sources of income, and I've got another business that's outside in the real world that's non-related to trading whatsoever. So multiple sources of income here. You're not looking to, get out there and make $50,000 a day. With time, as you grow your accounts, as you're able to take more size, you will be able to take larger trades. Okay. So again, playing these key levels from supply to supply if the market is pushing higher, and playing them from demand to demand if the market is pushing lower. There was nothing that told us below 18,070 all the way down to 17,760 that we should have been going long. We should have not tried to catch any falling knife. The only time I try to catch a falling knife, which worked out to my favor, but again, the only time I try to catch this falling knife was when I seen us consolidate, and then we started to break over 760. When we started to break over 760 and I seen this close over 760, now I have a very definitive out. If I lose the low of day, all bets are off. Get the hell out of the trade. The trade didn't work. If I can stay over 760, take some profits where I see fit. I just took profits there. Like I didn't take a lot off of it. 20 points is nothing. So, but that's the idea. Guys, also, I've changed some things around with Evolution Traders, making it accessible to everyone. Less than $1 a day for a month, less than an 80% off discount for a 50K account. You can be a member, join a community of Evolution Traders. We go live, we trade live, we screen share multiple times a week. I do so much extensive backtesting. I give you guys these charts prior to coming into the market. I go over the levels with you prior to every single trading day. $25 a month, guys, if you want to join Evolution Traders. That link is down in the description box below. If you guys need Apex evaluations, right now they're still running an 80% off sale using code DAnthony. If you guys want to trade with daytraders.com, you guys can get the best available discount by using DAnthony. And if you want to go straight to sim funded, Top 1 futures, that link is down in the description box below. I'll see all of you guys on the next video.